almeno spero. Questa è la 20ª volta che rifaccio tutto. I Boston Celtics contro i Chicago Bulls, e tutti quelli dei Celtics li ho creati io. Almeno spero, cioè, li dovrei aver creati io. Sperando che me li abbia salvati, perché sennò li sbrocco. Sì, me li ha salvati, raga. Troppo contento io.
DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Celtics, they've got ABC. Doc is out there with Baddest one. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Jordan in at the small forward. And the jam by LaVine.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo, he's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each. Oh, did you see that? The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see that in the dunk contest multiple times.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T. Oh,
yes. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Allora, io chiamerei un timeout.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Allora, voglio vedere chi c'è in campo. Ok, Michael Jordan, TJ Warren, ok. Voglio mettere intanto Abdul-Jabbar, anche se ogni tanto non lo farò, vabbè. E poi voglio mettere Noncovi, lui, va. Questo. Ok. Io sono pronto, vai.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for ABC. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Zach LaVine. On defense, Boston. Vucevic finds DeRozan.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Irving passes to Doc. Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boston getting another chance here. And he banks in the layup.
Allora, io ho fatto una cosa. Che Abdul-Jabbar è il più scarso di tutti.
When he gets a few of those early,
cioè, che in tiro può scaccare.
And suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
Ball kicks to LaVine. To the middle.
Tanti.
DeRozan's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, and that one had the right spot, and it is good. Jordan's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early.
And
he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
He's putting on a show for these fans. I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The shot's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Back to Ball. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And here's Irving. And he drives in, and Irving throws it down.
His ability to freeze the defender and then take off. Kyrie makes plays that others just can't.
Irving against Levine. Passes it to Ball. Latrey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so
Allora
young.
cambio lui perché ho paura. Metto lui e poi metto lui. Vai.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Big Smooth in for Abdul-Jabbar. Chicago also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White comes in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Bro.
Levine's checked in.
Shit.
Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan
Queste
touches it
ultime
last.
come? Comunque se vedete c'ho anche Jordan, ma l'ho messo un pochino più scorto.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 3. And it's blocked. Inside, here's baddest one. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have
No.
been almost impossible to come by.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On deep. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Cosa ha fatto Michael? MJ.
.135 left in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Levine. Jordan with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 7 points. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's DeRozan. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
Here's baddest one, guarded by Green. They get it back. Doc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's White driving the lane, and they'll get another chance. From 18 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Tiraniamo.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Tirerò.
Another 3 for Chicago.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Sì,
But it's no
penso che
good.
faremo.
Pass to Caruso. Off target with his 3. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this?
aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Bulls 5 right now. White is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 1. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer,
Oh, che succederà?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
The other upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. With the drive. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Rebounded by Vucevic. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Green. Lean comes in for White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. To the inside. Dosunmu. Rebounded by the Celtics. Doc's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Big Smooth. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. That shot wide open. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Irving's checked in for Boston. Jay comes in for Doc. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. From deep 3-point range and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, Chicago's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Ball with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Dosunmu. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Chiama il time out. Per una sostituzione. Ovviamente. Ok, questo. Dice di lui, poi basta.
That one.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Big Smooth, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Vucevic with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Rising and punching stretching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
This is what makes Lonzo Ball a great facilitator. The timing and the placement on the pass.
Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Levine with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Levine wide open. He drains the quick shot. Levine's got 14 points.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
This one for 3. They get it back. Harden outside. On deep. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. He gets it in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now.
Oh, ci stanno addosso,
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Ball. The dish to Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. And it's Vucevic missing. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Bulls trail by 4. Down low, Williams. The rebound by Harden. The Celtics shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Doc, he's checked in for Jay. And the Bulls making a change here as well. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's Ball. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside DeRozan. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Chicago making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Celtics leading by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Levine for 3. Good on the triple. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
And it's good off the back rim and in. Doc's got 10 points.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
And some good action through the 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it over. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Allora. Io non so cosa dire. Questa partita sta andando più o meno male.
Boston had no problems getting going.
Cioè,
Their lead at one point was up to 7,
problemi.
and they had some real nice momentum going.
a tirare. Il problema è che i giocatori dovrebbero
I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Non so come finirà questa partita.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got LaVine. That is one out there with Michael Jordan. And it's ABC. And it's Doc in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And the jam by LaVine.
And that one started by the quick hands of LaVine. Then the good look up court.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. To the paint. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist in the game. Jordan against DeRozan. Bryant the pass to Jordan. Dishes it to Bryant. Offensive rebound. Doc. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a Slater out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just fine on the clock. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist.
Allora, quelle che mi fanno impazzire a me sono queste. Ora ve le faccio vedere se riesco. Queste qui. Cioè, sono fantastiche. Le blazer. Perché ne ho create apposta per... Poi queste le ha create il mio amico. Infatti non posso dire che sono belle. Perché sennò mi squarta. Poi dove sono? Allora, queste, anche queste le ha create il mio amico. Già queste sono, non le ho fatte io. No, non erano quelle. Queste sono... Ecco. Queste. Raga. Sono fantastiche. Fatte apposta per lui.
Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter. 90 seconds now into the second half. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
With the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move.
Faccio una sostituzione e metto Abdul, anche se fa schifo, però mi serve per fare una piccola cosa.
Further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's O'Bryant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And LaVine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path, right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Levine's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Well, they won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Poked away and stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Count it, good. O'Brien's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding.
Oddio, non ho guardato chi ha messo. Lavin, Jordan, Centi, Divi. Allora. Questo lo metterei al posto di questo. Li metterei O'Brien al posto di lui. Ok, vabbè. Sì.
At the defensive end, the number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Brien. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Patrick Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Big Smooth comes in for Doc. And it's O'Brien's in for Zach Levine. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. O'Brien inside. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And they pick up 2. Baddest one's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of the...
Cosa posso fare? Eccomi.
That defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
DeRozan finds White. And again, Chicago turns it over. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
1:25 left here in the third quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's O'Brien. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 8 points for ABC. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very efficient.
Caruso, the pass to Green. Inside to stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics leading by 18. The drive by Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight on that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Caruso. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Buries the long-range jumper. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here's baddest one. Light covering.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Caruso. 6 points for him. And White with the stuff.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
3 secondi.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. DeRozan out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Caruso in at the point. Here's White, and the basket is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Bulls trail by 17. Here's Caruso. Outside, White. Launches a three. And Boston with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Big Smooth. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Metterei Jordan. Metterei poi lui. E ci metterei lui. No. Dai, no. No, O'Brien.
Boston making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Green. Williams comes in for White. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
O'Brien. Left to right. Up and in on the way. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No good from Jordan. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Pass the ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's O'Brien, guarded by Levine. Shoots. That one misses. And it's Chicago the other way. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And a missed layup. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Banished one comes in for Big Smooth. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Wright. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LaVine finds DeRozan. Passes it to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And slammed up by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Bulls trail by 17. Outside DeRozan. Feeds it to Vucevic. Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Ball with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And ball gets double teamed. Outside Levine. Back to ball. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Boston leading by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Zach LaVine.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
No.
Ball with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Doc. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Michael Jordan. Kobe's checked in for ABC. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Zach LaVine. Now the Bulls with
Michael Jordan devo
mettere. They trail by 16. Down low, here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Baddest one. Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Bradley. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Irving.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
Raga, abbiamo fottuto, scusate. 98-82.